Okay, within minutes from now, talking about earnings, we will be hearing out from Raamdeo Agrawal as well as Mr. Motilal Oswal as well and highlight how their quarter has been. Remember, the stock price has been making fresh highs and brokerages as a cluster in any case has been holding out very well. So it would be interesting to gather their perspective on the quarter gone by and more importantly, what sort of trajectory they foresee for their earnings in the future quarters as well. That's Motilal Oswal in trade for you, holding at that 500 mark. 19% uptick is what you're seeing on this one. This has been one steady performer. Like I said, it's already managed to strike a life high for itself.
Yes, indeed it has. So focusing on what exactly the management will in fact guide with respect to their numbers as well as what the outlook is going forward. Today, by the way, is a day where most of the stocks from the brokerage space are holding out fairly smartly. But those are some of the highlights. Robust income. The profit growth also has been fairly strong for Motilal Oswal in the quarter gone by. And the stock is really paying heed to that as we speak. It's currently up by a good 19%. That's no small feat for a stock. So clearly holding out fairly well. Just walk you through the review. The home finance division contributed the most to the strong revenue growth in the quarter gone by. The total income was up almost 70% at 351 crores. The profit performance very healthy. This came in at 79.2 crores, so a very considerable bump up from the last year's 28 crores that it delivered. So profit performance has been exceptional, 178% higher. Let's cut across.
To announce the first quarter result of the year 2016-17. Our revenues have grown very hefty at about 72% to 365 crores. Profit after tax is up by about 179% to about 79 crores. All the businesses were in good shape, and simultaneously all of them they grew. We have four segments of the businesses. The biggest and the oldest is broking, which did well. We gained market share in this particular quarter, and yields remain very stable. So because of massive operating leverage in this business, there was a good pickup in the profitability in this particular segment. Second, housing finance, which is just about 2.5 years old business. This has grown very rapidly, almost at 4 times in terms of asset and in terms of even profits. But this business again is going through using operating leverage, because initially when you start the business there is a lot of fixed cost, and now we are well above break even, and we made last year about 40 crores profit. This year in the first quarter itself we are about 13-14 crores of the profit, and this is where I think a lot of growth is going to come from. Third business is the asset management, which has also done quite well, I would say, and we have become about 12th largest equity manager in the country. And here the assets have grown at about our equity assets have grown about
15,000 crores of total assets.
Yeah, so that has also grown quite well. And there again we have a lot of operating leverage. In fact, this business got it broke even only I think fourth quarter of last year. So it's just about 6 or 7 months of break even. So we have a lot of operating leverage left in this particular business, and it's growing well. And then fourth and the last is the fund-based business, that is your margin funding, then our own investments into private equity and mutual funds. It's about 700-800 crores into this allocation from the balance sheet. So that's a residual business, but it's a very large part of the balance sheet. And this quarter is very, very positively impacted by the carry income which we got apart from our regular income, in the form of our first private equity fund being liquidated, because the end of the term is coming. About 50-55 crores we got it from there. So all in all it was a robust quarter, and going forward it looks what is happening in this company's result is not a fluke. It's not of course all of them coming together is a kind of a coincidence, and some amount of luck is there, I can say, but it's part of the design. We built this 3-4 businesses in a structured fashion, and the results are coming through. All the businesses are successful at this juncture. Few more businesses are under construction, but these four are going to be in the foreseeable future. These four businesses are going to be main revenue and profit contributor, and rest of the year also looks to be promising. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, that's it. I think each of our businesses have significant operating leverage, and I think we are waiting for some of those to pan out over the years. I think this is the first year where you've seen some of our investment go through the operating leverage that you've seen. So we remain hopeful. I think the size of the opportunity in each of our businesses is pretty large, and I think that we have established our competitive positioning and a right to win. And I think now we are looking to scale this up to much more meaningful levels. I think a combination of all of these initiatives and businesses will help us move towards our long-term goal of a 20% plus sustainable ROE. I think every rupee of capital now is invested into opportunities which can give us that. Each of our agency businesses are now geared to scale up on the opportunity that remains before it. So I think overall a combination of all of this has helped and has translated through the results in this quarter, and we remain hopeful about the prospects of all our businesses in the foreseeable future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Individual. Yes, yes.
Because there is no stock.
Okay, that's the word coming in from the Motilal Oswal management. The stock at the day's highs, a 20% uptick is what we've seen. A strong reaction coming to its earnings, and can't wait to chat with Raamdeo Agrawal himself and get in a sense of what the future really lies. A very confident commentary, but within minutes from now, we will be speaking with the management ourselves. But take a look at what the rest of the market has been up to. While it may be a quiet day for the Nifty, but clearly all the action is in the mid-caps today. So let's get you a word then from Sanjay Mookim, India Equity Strategist at Bank of America.